Hi, I'm Jamin, and today I'm going to help you with the note types and values section. So basically, we've got 4 different types of notes that we're going to work with today. A whole note, which just looks like a hole. The quarter note that you can see there is all filled in. It's got a stem on it. The half note looks just like the quarter note, only note that the half note is not filled in. And then we've got the eighth note that looks exactly like the quarter note, but it's got that little flag thing on it. So it's these little details that separate these notes. We got the whole note. It's worth 4, meaning that when we play it, we're going to hold it down and count to 4. So that would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I didn't play the note over and over like 1, 2, 3, 4, but I just held that one note for the entire 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the half note is not filled in and it has a stem. So whenever you see that, that note is going to be worth 2 beats. So it might be 1, 2. That's 2 beats. It could also be later in the measure showing up as 3, 4. So we can fit 2 half notes into a measure if we're in 4/4 time. If we're counting to 4, you can fit 2 half notes in. So that would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of them are worth 2 beats. So a quarter note looks just like a half note, but the head is filled in. Each of them is worth 1 beat. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try mixing it up a little bit. Let's try 2 quarter notes and then a half note. So it's going to be 2 quarter notes, 1, 2, and then a half note for the 3, 4. It would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we've got a quarter, then a half, then a quarter, we're going to have 1 for the quarter, 2, 3 for the half, and then the last quarter for beat 4. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here's where things start to get a little bit complicated. The eighth notes, actually, 2 of them fit into 1 beat. So if we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, each of those is going to have 2 eighth notes in it, sounding like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So to make it a little bit easier to keep track of all of the notes, we, instead of saying 1, 2, 3, 4, keep track of the eighth notes and go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So those eighth notes would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let's try one more example. We're going to try 2 quarter notes followed by 4 eighth notes. So the 2 quarter notes are going to sound like 1, 2, or if we're counting with the subdivisions, 1 and 2 and then we've got the 4 eighth notes at the end, which are going to sound like 3 and 4 and. So that was 4 eighth notes, 3 and 4 and. Altogether, it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Of course, there are tons of possibilities if we mix all these notes up, so try some on your own, take a look at your worksheet, and good luck, have fun.